What if I told you that Apple just launched a brand new iPhone that isn't quite an iPhone? Sounds weird, right? We'll meet the iPhone 16e, Apple's latest attempt at shaking up the budget lineup. But here's the twist. It's not really budget at all. Instead, it's an iPhone that costs more, removes features, and leaves us all scratching our heads. At first glance, the iPhone 16e looks like a smart replacement for the discontinued iPhone SE and iPhone 14. But the moment you dig deeper, things start getting bizarre. Apple has cleverly positioned it as an affordable option while making some questionable decisions that make you wonder, what is Apple really up to? Let's break this down. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll either be excited about Apple's master plan or completely baffled by their choices. First, let's give credit where it's due. The battery life on the iPhone 16e is outstanding. Apple redesigned the internals to fit a bigger battery, and thanks to the new Apple C1 modem, this phone is the most power-efficient iPhone in its price range. 4 extra hours of battery life compared to the standard iPhone 16? That's impressive. And then, there's the new Action button. No more silent switch. This customizable button is way more useful, letting you set shortcuts, activate the camera, or launch apps with a press. The camera also gets a nice bump. It's a 48-megapixel sensor, and while it lacks a second lens, Apple's software magic gives you 2 times telephoto zoom by cropping into the sensor. Not bad. Oh, and Apple is promising 8 years of software updates, which means this phone is more future-proof than some laptops. Sounds great so far, right? Well, hold on, because this is where things start getting really weird. First up, no MagSafe. Yep, Apple completely removed its signature wireless charging tech from the 16th edition. Instead, you get old-school 7.5 watts Qi wireless charging. For a 2025 iPhone, that's like selling a Tesla without autopilot. And then, this one's crazy, no ultra-wideband chip. Apple's been putting this in iPhones since 2019, and it's what lets you precisely track your AirTags or find your phone with pinpoint accuracy. The iPhone 16e? Nope. If you lose it, good luck searching the old-fashioned way. But we're just getting started. Apple is using a weaker version of the A18 chip, with 1 less GPU core. Essentially, these are chips that didn't make the cut for the standard iPhone 16, so Apple repurposed them for the 16e. It's like ordering a steak at a fancy restaurant and getting the chef's rejected cut. And the 5G situation? Even weirder. The new C1 modem inside the 16e doesn't support ultra-fast mmWave 5G. So, while your friends are enjoying blazing 3 to 4 gigabits per second speeds on their iPhones, you'll be stuck with, well, slower 5G that's just slightly better than LTE. Oh, and no Wi-Fi 7, no Thread networking, and missing camera features that come standard on other iPhone 16 models. At this point, you might be thinking, wait, what is this phone even supposed to be? For years, the iPhone SE was Apple's gateway device for Android users who wanted to switch to iOS without spending $800 plus. But now, Apple has completely abandoned that market. The iPhone 16e is not a cheaper iPhone for budget-conscious buyers. It's a mid-range iPhone designed to push regular iPhone users into upgrading more often. Think about it. By pricing the iPhone 16e at $600, Apple forces people who would have bought a $400 SE to either spend more or just keep their old phones longer. And at the same time, they're making the base iPhone 16 look like a way better deal for just $200 more. It's a classic Apple move. Take something away, create artificial demand, and make people feel like they need to upgrade. So, should you buy the iPhone 16e? Well, that depends. If you want a simple, long-lasting iPhone and don't care about missing features, then sure, go for it. But if you want the full iPhone experience, you're better off looking at the iPhone 16, or even a discounted iPhone 15. But here's the real question. Is Apple losing its grip on the mid-range market? Or is this part of a bigger strategy to dominate the smartphone industry even further? Well, if you think Apple's iPhone strategy is weird, wait until you see what Xiaomi is doing. Their latest Xiaomi 15 Ultra is making waves as a Samsung Galaxy killer. Want to know if it's the real deal or just another overhyped flagship? Click here to watch that deep dive now. With that said, thanks for watching Techie Summit, and until next time.